Sorry guys, I only have my cell phone on me today, so I'm going to have to do it with that to record this. I'm going to show you how to replace the door seals in your 1980, I guess it's what, 75 onward or something like that model year. But this is a 1984 F-150. Let me can I switch the camera here? Oh, I guess not. I'll have to do it in several clips then. 1984 Ford F-150. See F-150 right there, and this will be how to replace your door seals. Alright guys, sorry about the noise. I'm in a garage and there's fans blowing, but I already replaced this one here on my driver's side. So you have to start with this here. Oh man, I forgot the name of it, but door seal, I guess. Basically there's 4 screws, one here, 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 and here. Unscrew those, that thing comes right out, just put it off to the side and keep the screws. That just holds the weather stripping kind of under this ledge here. Then this is going to come into play later, all this trim right here. And same with this up here, and actually I didn't know this was here, and so when I was taking it out the first time, I just took that thing on the bottom off, and I broke off this part right here. So that was pretty stupid. I got to get that fixed now. Then I took that off, and you come down here and get this, and there's nothing on this side, which is great. So, in order to get this piece of trim off, you have to take off the entire dashboard, which is over here. There's a screw here, there's a screw there, right here, over here, right here, there, and there's a lot along that side or over there. I just look for them under the front of the dash. Then there's on the back, there's a screw here, a screw here, and then 2 more on the other side. Just unscrew all those, and the dash should come right out. Make sure you keep the screws in the right area. So I just finished taking out all the trim that I needed to for the passenger side. This is the old door seal. The new one is under my dash cover there. As you saw, I got this from LMC truck. So basically, I just find kind of where the ends are and then start pulling it all off. Just kind of lift up, and then it all starts coming off real easy like. It's all crusty and old and dried up. Obviously now I reach the trim and I don't want to break it again, so I'm going to try to do this one-handed, but it might be difficult. If you have 2 hands, it's definitely a lot easier. But as you can see, I'm just kind of pulling it out, and it's going pretty easy. So I already unscrewed everything, which really makes it a lot easier. Yeah, you get the idea. And then you come down here, there's 3 screws on here. You saw the screw holes. And then there's one down here. This kind of makes this a little bit easier to pry back and pull all the weather stripping out of. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright guys, as you can see, I got all the door seal out of there. And this is the new one from LMC truck. I'm going to go ahead and open it up and get it started. Alright guys, you can see I got this started. Honestly, I'll take it off and show you guys. Just find where the crease is, I guess, and then just put it on that little ridge and just keep going. Really is all that it takes. And make sure you're flattening it all out as you go, because it's the right size when it's just snug up against there, and that's going to prevent you from running out before you get to this end here again. Quick tip, I just did this little corner here, cab corner, and you want to make sure you kind of get it all really tightly stuffed in that corner. Get rid of any like air or anything that's going to be in there, any creases. Alright guys, I've reached the trim up here, and so for that you're just going to want to keep going, make sure it's tight, and then pull this back and get that under there in that ridge. So I need 2 hands, unfortunately, but I guess I can kind of just pull that back and push up on there. I'm going to go ahead and do it real quick, and then I'll show you once I get it started. Alright guys, so I went ahead and did all this. It's all tucked up in there, as you see. This trim piece, just gonna, if I can get it, kind of got stuck back there, but basically just pull this back and put it over top of this darker edge right here. And then as you can see, I'm almost done here. Same thing goes for this trim piece, just right over there like that. And this is almost done. Just kind of shove it in there, as you can see, for a little bit at a time. And almost done. Alrighty guys, that's just about done here, but as you can see, these overlap a little bit. I'm going to show you how to take care of that real quick in a second. But as you can see here, I reapply this trim just right over there. Make sure it's all nice and snug over it. This right here especially, just kind of, got it fixed there, so it just kind of goes right over that. When we screw it in, it'll be nice and snug over it. So here to fix this overlap, we're just going to kind of feed this one this way. I'll pull it just a little bit and keep pulling it, making it even tighter than it was before. All along here, just keep pulling it and pushing it. Does that make sense, guys? Just gonna kind of like work it down there just to get a little bit more. You can do it on this side as well. Just basically push these two ends apart. Guys, now we got this pretty much lined up. So what you can go ahead and do is take this end and just put it in this little hole right there. So I'll try to do it, hold my phone with my legs and do it with both hands to show you guys. See that? Alright, and then just put them both back down on that track there. So it'll automatically kind of just iron out all those bumps and ridges. And now you're done applying it, you gotta put all that trim back on. Let's start with this trim piece, this side over here. See, we got the screw right there that I left in there so I wouldn't lose it. I'm gonna go with this bottom one, this middle one, and then this top one here, which almost is broken. That was before I got the truck. Alright guys, I finally got it. This screw right here, make sure, I don't even know what you could possibly do to make it any easier. Once this piece of trim comes loose, it is a pain in the butt to get back in there. I tell you what, man. Oh man, I gotta screw that better. But just make sure when you start with this one. What I had to do, I had to undo most of this down here, undo this bit right behind the screw, get the screw set just the smallest amount, so there was just a little bit of a gap here, really not even enough to get it in there. And then once I got it set, push this in as much as I could, and then finish screwing it down. But oh my gosh, that was pissed off, man. But yeah, I screwed all these in there. I screwed this back together. I haven't done this yet. I always save that for last, so it's an easy thing to finish on. Now I'm going to reinstall the dash, and I guess I'll give you guys a little bit of a walkthrough on that. Alright guys, alright guys, let me turn on this flash here. So really, I just took the dashboard, that's all, and I put it right back on top here. And then you just got to make sure it seats in there. Make sure this plastic part for the radio and the AC is in front of, you want the screws to be on top of that first. So this is loose screws, screw goes through the plastic and then into the dash. You want it to be behind, you want the dash screw holes to be behind this part over here, and they're also behind all over here. You just got to push it back, rock it around until it all seats in there. And now I'm just going to start screwing, going from this way over to that way. I installed the dash. I'm just trying to put this dash cover back on. Okay, there we go. Whoopsie daisies. It's probably not pleasant to watch, and I apologize for that, but again, I only have two hands and I gotta hold the cell phone. So there we go. That's secured. For some reason, one of the screws in the dash, this one, where is it? Right there, it just didn't have a home, I guess. I couldn't get it to screw in there. So Oh well, I guess. But it's in there in case I can. In case I can figure it out. But the only thing that's left is this part right here. Alright guys, just about to switch hands here. Screw in the last screw. Finally, I am done with this. Alright. Well, as you can see, I guess, I don't know, it looks about the same, but let's see how much more solid the thud of the door is, huh? Guess I should have done it before and after, but... Ooh. No rattling either on the door. There was plenty of that before. Oh, that is nice. That is choice. Alright, guys. Hope you learned something. I'm sorry that I only had... Oh, that's nice. Sorry that I only had, I guess one person here, but the truck's starting to look better. I guess not from the outside, but from the inside, definitely she is. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you learned something.